we back? I think we're back. Okay. Is the stream alive? I fucking hope so. This is already... No, this is not the correct part. I need to watch this part. Yes, okay. First trainer has Magneton, Seaking, and Poliwrath. Why stream die? Stream die because internet die, and internet die because I don't know. I think Ninetales beats the Magneton pretty easily. Seaking probably gets fucked by Vileplume. Then I'll just bring like Hypno and Grumpig? What does Blastoise even know for moves? Bubble Beam, Ice Punch, Rapid Spin, and Yawn. Right, let's get you Surf. And then see if I can teach you like Thunder Punch. That would be pretty cool. No, not Thunder Punch. Stop downloading porn. I'm not doing that right now. Really like the Drought Ninetales though. Ooh, wait, what I could do is I could lead off with a Pokemon that would never bait a water move, and then just set up the sun? That's not a bad idea at all. Then I don't have to worry about the Politoed ever. Politoed knows, like, hyper... I have a whole sheet of what the Pokemon know. But, yeah, I can save my citrus berries for later. Berry, lefty's berry, okay. Alright, Flame Wheel. Seeking, I can go to... Oh wait, this pairs really well with Vileplume, because Vileplume is Chlorophyll. Yo! That makes Vileplume really good, actually. Because Vileplume can also learn Weather Ball. I don't know if that's strong enough to take down the Glalie, but it will definitely outspeed Glalie. I can just have permanent sun with chlorophyll. Hell yeah. So Politoed had... What did Politoed have? Hypnosis, Fake Out, Surf, and Hyper Voice. I think I will just go for Fake Out on turn 1 anyway. Next guy has Huntail, Omastar, and Masquerain. I think I can just use the exact same strat that I just used. Set up Drought. Go to Vile Plume. Take a Scary Face, I guess. And then just use Giga Drain. I think I still outspeed. Yeah. Chlorophyll's just that good. Close. Scary Face again? Did Omastar use any interesting moves that I need to care about? Muddy Water? Mud Shot? Maybe it doesn't even have an ice move. Masquerain? That would probably use a flying move? Switch to Ninetales, but could also just switch to Blastoise. Ice Punch. I like my plus defense Blastoise. Absol. Did Absol use anything weird? In that battle, it just used agility. Oh, I don't have Sneasler. That might be a problem. Let's just yawn. I somehow outspeed. Oh, minus speed Blastoise, the hell? Ice Punch. Blastoise outspeeds, then I think all my Pokemon just outspeed this. So I can switch to Hypno and use Signal Beam. Yeah. Your Blastoise isn't very strong. No, it's not very strong, but it's quite bulky. Just Ice Punch doesn't hit very hard. My Blastoise faster than my Hypno? I thought my Hypno was plus speed. What? Wait. Hypno's 75 speed, Blastoise is 77. Oh. Okay. Blastoise is faster. I'll switch to Ninetales in case of like a Night Slash crit, but... Oh wait, it used Agility, right? Yeah, no, it used Agility. Ah. There's the Omastar. Omastar will use either Mud Shot or Muddy Water. Both are easily tanked by Vileplume. Uses Mud Shot. And then a Giga Drain just KOs it, and I can prep for the next trainer. Who leads off with a Crawdons, followed by a Quagsire, then a Victory Bell, and a Pinsir. Alright, so why isn't Sneasler on my team? So the first Pokemon is pretty easily beat by Sneasler. The Quagsire I can pretty easily take care of with Vileplume. Then the Victory Bell I can take on with... Is Crobat stronger than Pidgeot? Yeah, by a long shot, okay. I don't need Ninetales for this battle. There's a bunch of grass types that could take advantage of the sun. With a bunch, I mean one. Then there's a Pinsir. I can bring Armaldo for that. Do I need to give Crobat a Lumberry in case of sleep? And I don't really know why I have Blastoise in this. Quagsire. Yeah, that's a free switch to Crobat and then to Vileplume. I just don't want to take an Earth Power crit, that's all. Pinsir? What does Pinsir have for moves? Bulk Up, Protect, Brick Break. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is that Crobat completely destroys this. Okay. Bulk Up, that's fine. Now I just Air Slash. Use Brick Break. And just one more Air Slash. Victory Bell means the same fate, just Air Slash. It lives? That's wow, okay. That is pretty impressive. I have a plus attack Crobat and it still just lives? I guess Air Slash is not the strongest move in the world. Trainer, Sharpedo, Vaporeon, which has Toxic, Octillery, and Gorbis. I think for Sharpedo, Machamp is really good. For Vaporeon is probably just 1v1 by Vileplume. I don't think I need Ninetales for this battle. I will bring Ludicolo to deal with Gorbis. And Octillery. I think I could just take on a Kingdra. And as a little backup, I could bring Electrode. I can get a decent switch in. This was a trainer where I lost my Feraligatr to in the other run. I think I'm pretty well prepped for it though. What does Crobat do in this battle? Nothing. bring Hypno with like Thunder Punch? Yeah, I think a single Revenge will just take out... Actually, let's bring Poliwrath instead because it resists all of his stupid moves. Poliwrath is a better counter to Sharpedo. Did this trainer have a Corsola? Wait, Vaporeon? Octillery? Gorbis? Loose for Relegator to crit. Then there's a Corsola, yeah. I mean, what the hell is Corsola gonna do to Poliwrath? I don't know. Hypnosis? Mirror codes. Fucking knew it. You little bastard. Okay. So that's gonna use Bullet Seed, I imagine. I'll just use Ludicolo here. Drain. Yeah. There's the Vaporeon, who is definitely going to use Toxic or Protect. I can use my own Toxic. And Giga Drain. This is like Muddy Water, Toxic Protect, and Surf? Or, Wish, Toxic Protect, Muddy Water, that was it. This has extra sensory. I feel pretty cozy switching into Hypno here. Icy Wind. Thunder Punch. Substitute. So it's Substitute, Extra Sensory, Icy Wind, and Water move, I assume? Bubble Beam or something? Surf. Okay, I need to switch after that. Unless I paralyze it. Last is the Corsola. I'll just switch to a Beady. As this fucking freak uses Mirror Code again. I'm not falling for that again. Yeah, you can use Mirror Code all you want, I don't care. I will just click Sludge Bomb. Wow, what the hell? Sludge Bomb does a surprising amount of damage to Corsola. That over with. Next up, Matt. Okay, I need a couple Pokemon from Matt. I need Ninetales. Vileplume. For Kingler. Kingler has Hyper Beam, Superpower, Swords Dance, and Crab Hammer. I think Vileplume can take that on. Glalie is probably beat by one of these guys. Probably Machamp. The Blastoise has Fake Out and Earthquake. It also has Ice Punch, so I think Ludicolo is pretty good for it. I need something that beats the Cloyster. Like, I would like to say that Poliwrath does well into it. Definitely not Arcanine. Maybe Lantern? What do I use for the cast form? Machamp? Kingdra? I know it has Frustration. I could use Armaldo. Since it's a fire type, I could use Armaldo and just KO it with Ancient Power. Does that mean I don't bring Kingdra then? So Ninetales doesn't do anything in the battle. First figure out the order here. I think I lead with Vileplume, which will get faked out by Politoed. So then I can switch to Ninetales, get the sun up. Switch back to Vileplume. Use Giga Drain twice, which will KO. I can equip it with a Lumberry so it doesn't get put to sleep. Then that will bait in the Glalie. Glalie is, I think, beat easier by Poliwrath. Poliwrath has an easier time switching in on it, and can take Earthquake pretty well. And then I can I have to drop Surf from Rock Tomb. If I can teach Poliwrath that? Yes, I can, okay. I have other Pokemon that know Surf. Yes, and there's no, like, move deleter here, right? No. Then I can Rock Tomb into Submission, and that will KO Glalie. And not bring it into Starfberry range, where I'll have to worry about some boost it gets into stats, unless I get a crit with Rock Tomb, I think. Get rid of Surf. Teach you Rock Tomb. Okay. So after Glalie goes down, I imagine Kingler comes in. On Poliwrath. It might use Sword Stance. I kinda needed to not use Sword Stance. Cause that guy is scary as hell. Last time I beat it with Kingdra, who just took Crab Hammers for some reason. But I think it's really discouraged to use Crab Hammer. Do I have a different Pokemon that I can use here? Does well into Kingler, doesn't care. No, it has superpower. Altaria? Altaria has haze! Altaria is perfect. Okay, Altaria beats Kingler. Like, unless it uses the fucking Hyper Beam and crits, Altaria will survive. Can I teach Altaria anything? Growl, Sing, Swift, Dragon Breath, and a bunch of crap. Nightshade? Okay, so Altaria beats Kingler. I'll give you a Citrus Berry. Cloyster is most likely beat by Lantern. What do I have for the cast form? You need a Lumberry. And then... like, Ludicolo could get frozen, I guess, but... like, the chance of that happening is really low. Poliwrath getting frozen is worse. Right, so you beat Politoed, you beat Blastoise, you beat Glalie, you beat Kingler, you beat Cloyster, and then I guess whatever is left beats Politoed. I think that will work. That's my plan, because I think we'll go in that order. I mean, I can beat a fire type with this team. You do not need a cherry berry, you need a citrus berry. I don't know what Ninetales would though. Maybe the Glalie if it's like weakened. So I can save Poliwrath's HP to maybe take down the cast form. Boyo, hello, Taco. I'm about to do a pretty difficult battle. You might like it. citrus. Mom. Yeah, okay. Alright. So he leads with Politoed. Yes. And Politoed will use Fake Outs. Switch to Ninetales. Get the sun up. Take the Fake Out. Switch back to Vileplume. Take a Hypnosis. Use the Lumberry. And Giga Drain. Okay, that's preferable for me. That's not good. But I'm most likely gonna switch anyway. I think Glalie is up next. Okay. Blastoise. Okay. I mean, it's going to Fake Out, so I might as well just switch back to Ludicolo. There's Fake Out. I think its best move that it has is Ice Punch. But this should be a 2-hit KO. Yes, very nice. The only thing that can go wrong here is if I get frozen, but it's a small chance. Even if that happens, I don't think it's, like, terrible. Okay, Aqua Jet KOs here. Kingler. I think Giga Drain does a lot of damage here. Might even KO it. Yeah, okay. That's pretty free. I don't know why Kingler would come in, but okay. There's Cast Form. I don't know what this has for moves. But I guess Poliwrath is just free to switch here, because I was planning on using it for... Oh wait, I need that for Cloyster. Or, not for Glalie. I guess I can weaken it with, That's actually more beneficial to me. Right, so Cast Form has Rain Dance. but it's so slow that it does not matter. There's the Glalie. Wait, but now I have Swift Swim, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm full HP, I can just stay in here. Okay. I'll switch now. Yeah, I don't like that damage. Go Poliwrath. No freeze, that's good. Submission Chaos here. Okay, so all that is left is Cloyster. I don't know if that can explode. It might be able to. I'll just switch the Lantern. Oh, Cloyster also has Rain Dance. Let's just Spark. That just KOs. Okay. I brought Altaria for nothing because Matt switched really poorly. Okay, that was really free. Okay, let's pop a Pokemon in the box and get Cast Form. Man, I had a cool strat for Kingler, but it just boiled down to Ludicolo using Giga Drain. Quirky Cast Form. Wait, that's a 119 Wilds encounter, not a Weather Institute. Wait, so... Oh, I can't use Cast Form. Huh. I thought that counted as Weather Institute Pokemon. Ah, well. I'll just put him here. Now there's a rival battle, which has... begins with Alolan Raichu, Blaziken, Swellow, Wailord. I can tell that leveling up Lombre before evolving the Ludicolo is a great idea, because here my Ludicolo is fucking Mega Drain. And then there's a Galarian Slowking. Which has Surf. And then there's a Donphan. What do I have that beats Galarian Slowking? which has Surf. I don't really know. Hypno? Hypno can't really hit it that well. It has Surf, Yawn. That's all I really know what it has. I don't know if it has a poison move or not. If it doesn't, then Cacturn beats it pretty easily. I know it has Water Absorb, so water Pokemon are probably bad. I mean, I could just lead with Ninetales again. Get the Sun up, which will weaken the water moves. Could just use Quagsire. Quagsire probably doesn't really care about it. It's my strongest ground Pokemon. Yeah, I'll bring Quagsire. For the Raichu, I'll just use Lantern. So I'll lead with Ninetales, then go to Lantern. For Blaziken, I might not need to lead with Ninetales. I could just lead with different Pokemon. Or just lead with Lantern, I guess. Blaziken I can beat with Ludicolo? I don't know if the Wailord had an ice move. I think I just used Hyper Voice a bunch of times. Yeah, they're like Amnesia, Hyper Voice, Surf, and Earthquake. So Vileplume beats it pretty easily. I don't think I need Altaria for this. Then there's a Swellow. I can just bring Armaldo for that. Donphan is probably just beat by Moody. Yeah, this should be pretty good. This team actually looks very similar to the other one I had. Oh wait, I could just beat I could beat Blaziken with Kingdra. Kingdra probably easily beats it with Surf. Although Ludicolo is stronger. I also need to teach Ludicolo Surf. Oh, I didn't have Surf on Ludicolo before. Maybe Thunder Punch as well. There, that's better. Heal up. Okay. Do I need any specific items for this? I'll put a Lumbarian Quag, that sounds good. Does the Raichu have anything interesting that I need to worry about? It just uses extra sensory, so not really. Let's level you two up to 48. Give you a citrus berry. And then after Blaziken, I can switch in Ninetales and get rid of this the rain. Hoping it flinched. Nice. Okay, Raichu is pretty much down at this point. I can live a crit extrasensory and take it down with 2 signal beams. Okay. This will bring in Waylord. Never mind, brings in Blaziken. Don't know why it brings in Blaziken, but go to Ludicolo. Mark 2, that's fine. I am still faster, and Surf one-hit KOs this. Might not outspeed this actually, but I can do it. It only uses Brick Breaks, not that bad. That was actually pretty bad. But nothing bad happened in the end, so we're all good. So bring in Swellow. Swellow will use some kind of flying move, probably just Air Slash. Oh, that's actually a way better outcome. Ancient Power here. I don't give a crap about Steel Wing. This will bring in Waylord, and Waylord will either use Amnesia or Surf. I hope it uses Surf, so that I can switch into Ninetales. This is a good point to switch into Ninetales. Get up the Drought. Surf should not do too much damage. That actually did quite a lot. That's okay. I'm gonna switch to Vile Plume. It will use Earthquake. I take that pretty well. And now I can just Giga Drain and completely destroy this Wailord. Very nice. Wailord just uses Earthquake again. Gets a crit, but don't really care. Down. This brings in Donphan. I can just use Giga Drain. Donphan uses Earth Power. That could have one-hit KO'd my Vile Plume. Goddamn, okay. Giga Drain. If that got a crit, that could have one-hit KO'd. What? There's no way Donphan is that strong, right? Well, anyway. Last is the Slowking. It's going to use some kind of psychic move. Or Yawn. Armaldo is able to take a single hit from it and switch in. I'm pretty sure. Never mind. Holy fuck, that is a lot of damage. What the what? Okay, I guess that's Armaldo gone. Jesus. I'm just gonna yawn. Toxic. Wait, so how much would Psychic have done to Quag? Quagsire is like a similar special defense stat, I think. 84? Quagsire would have been 2 at KO'd. Yeah, easily. I should have just brought, I should have brought a Psychic type. I didn't think Slowking was that strong, though. Mistakes were made, I guess. It's really unfortunate. So that Slowking knows Surf, Toxic, Psychic, and I assume just like a Poison move. Losing Armaldo is bad. Do these guys do anything? I don't think so. Let's heal up and... I was so sure that it would just be able to live a hit, but... Yeah, but Slowking's special attack's not that high, right? I guess it's 110. Okay. Well, that was kind of ass. It's better than losing a whole bunch of Pokemon, though. Ariados and a Kecleon. I'll just bring Hariyama. Well, last time I lost Armaldo on Winona, so... I think Armaldo's use kinda goes down after Norman. I still have Blastoise, so not the worst thing. I still have Hariyama. I don't think I had Hariyama in the last run at this point. Okay, big question. Can I buy heart scales like in the previous version? Yes or no? I would really hope yes. Yes, okay. Now we can buy citrus berries. Let's buy a whole bunch of them. Hyper potions. Okay. Oh, and there's a move tutor here. Thank fuck. Okay. Let's get my encounter here. That is pretty damn good, I think. Commander. If this is a plus attack Swellow, or Talo rather. Why is it modest? Why must you have to be modest, Talo? Is its attack stat at least good? 32 with a fucking modest nature. Its attack stat is quite good. Speed is horrible. HP is quite good. Defense is okay. Special attack pretty good. Special defense is really good. So its IVs are amazing. Apart from speed. And its minus attack. Still, I think it's quite good. Alright, next encounter is the Kecleon encounter. I'll just call you Rainbow. Alright. Get another evolution. That might actually be the answer to Tate and Liza. Now that I think about it. I need a Pokemon with high attack and high special defense that beats Alakazam in a single hit, and I think I might be able to get Shadow Ball on Flareon. Where's Flareon? Oh, here. Quiet Nature? Okay. That's really high attack. It has Shadow Ball. This easily kills Alakazam. No doubt in my mind this kills Alakazam. I'm kinda curious if it's good or not. Okay, so it's level 35. Has a Quiet Nature. HP pretty low. Attack not the greatest, but not the worst. Its defense is very good. Its special attack is pretty good. Special defense is kind of garbage. And its speed is horrible. But that's fine. I just need it to live like any attack and KO the Alakazam. Let's see what moves I can get on Fluffy over here. Will-O-Wisp. I imagine that's pretty useful. Quite happy with Flareon. check these houses for anything. I think this is the why not trade that I don't have a Pikachu for. This is the hidden power house that I don't really get why it exists. You can buy hidden power at the shop. Wait, can I buy Facade and Sludge Bomb here as well? I can buy King's Rock here. I think I made pretty good progress this stream. And only one unfortunate loss, but honestly, I haven't seen Armaldo be very useful outside of Norman, where it just kind of clears. I don't know if this KOs Gyarados in one hit. I might need a different Pokemon for that. Like, my Lantern is genuinely stronger than my Electrode. Because its nature is just so fucking bad. Actually, I want to see, how bad is its special attack? So it's a careful nature. Okay, its special attack's actually quite good. Its HP IV is terrible. Attack is okay. Defense is alright. Special defense, good. Its speed is horrible. So its special attack IV is still good. How about my Lantern? Okay, my Lantern has perfect special attack and almost perfect speed. That's all I really need to know, I think. HP is bad. Attack is pretty good. Defense is pretty solid. Its special defense is quite low, but it has perfect... It has perfect special attack and almost perfect speed. But can you not, like... You cannot press, like, a button here to... No, you can't, okay. It's not that kind of ROM hack. think next stream, which will happen, I think, next week, or tomorrow if I'm feeling a little adventurous, because I have something to do this weekend. Either tomorrow or next week, I'll do Winona's Gym and see how far we can get in that. Hopefully we just beat it, but I'm pretty sure we do. So, anywho. Lost our Maldo, but it's fine. I'd like to say thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!